So for the past years, I've been struggling with a serious issue that I need to address. And it is that I am severely Artbook addicted. And the thing is, that's super cringy. The cringe is real, but this is how I feel. Welcome to a little review that I'm doing. It's actually past due. It's time. It's necessary to make it because we're talking about the collector's whatever edition of The Art and Soul of Dune, Part 1. Let me say that I have been postponing making this video for, since Dune 1 came out, I guess. And the other day I was in cinema and watched the new one. And this morning I just had my muesli and realized that it's time now. I have to make this video and we're going to talk about the content of the book. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, this special edition of the book came out, and it has like all kinds of goodies. We can take a quick look. So the Art and Soul of Dune limited edition, signed by all the artists, 800 copies made. I think they even made a couple of copies more because they realized they are selling really well. And the thing is, they made another book for the new movie, and frankly, I didn't really care about it. Not because I didn't like this one, but because the other book didn't really. First of all, I think it was more expensive. So this one was available for, I think, $600, and the other one was, I think, even more expensive, but it didn't even have like these signatures. And it had like this bumper thing, and I don't really care for any of that. For props or whatever, not like in an art book. But this art book offer was really good because it has this little booklet. Let's check this out right away, so we get it out of the way. As you can see, this little booklet has all kinds of designs from the movie with a description in that language. Yeah, okay. It's a nice little gimmick to have, right? Yeah, it only printed one side. Oh yeah, so this is how this machine is working that we see in the movie. This is the compass, I think. Yeah. Must be fun to just make up writing like that and be like, yeah, this makes sense. I wonder if it actually does. So, I don't know, it's more of that stuff. Sorry, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. So there's that. And here we have two books. Muesli. Here we have two books that we're gonna look into. So, as I said, the other book, it didn't really catch my attention, but this one I really like the design. It didn't spark joy. So this one I really like the design of. It's a couple of folds here and there, and it is just what happens because it's obviously handmade. But this one is super interesting. So we have this book, and there's another one in here, which has, I think, photography by Josh Brolin, and I think also, what is it? Greg Fraser. So I'm gonna take out these two books and put the clamshell box on the side. So first we're gonna look into this one. Yeah, the first video I made of this was just an unboxing because that alone was worth a video, I believe. This is the review and of the art and soul of Dune. I think the content of the book must be exactly the same. I think the design outside is the only thing that is different. If you guys have a copy and watch this video and can make a comparison and let me know, that will be amazing. Yeah, so we're going right in there with some design work. Forward by Denis Villeneuve. This is only the beginning. Yeah. Apparently they are planning to make a third one to show like what was going on with Paul, like the story at least. So I think it's book 1 and 2, right? I mean, we can talk a little bit. I can talk a little bit about the movie, but I mean, if you're watching this video, it's likely that you have seen it, and you probably have your opinions. You probably can. I probably will drop a couple of spoilers for the second one, because that's the one that is fresh in my memory. So it was really, really interesting to watch, and I gotta say, there were a couple of things that didn't really make sense, but the movie really made up for it with all the visuals. More than in the first one, like when they were showing the whole, when they were showing Giedi Prime. I just thought this is a Giger planet, right? Like this is Hans Rüdi Giger Deluxe, showing what's going up behind his brain, and it's nice that they probably took reference in the design of his. Yeah, what else? So there were a couple of things that really didn't make sense, like some parts of the battles didn't really make sense, and I'm gonna sound like my friend Evan when I'm talking about that. But yeah, I don't know. You don't make funny, happy, whatever, jump around stuff and everything if you can be an effective killer and just get rid of someone. But obviously, it looks way better if people are jumping around and doing stuff. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, he should have gotten more screen time, but I get it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I really loved the ship designs. They were amazing. And like all of this here, you know, the texture and all that, that is so Giger. Big fan. The Sardaukar, the scene where he was doing this Mongolian throat singing thing, I was just metal as fuck. I was close to headbang through the entire scene. Yeah. There are some really cool designs, like the one of the ornithopter that George Hull designed. I'm likely gonna still get the Lego set at some point because I'm just in love with it, but it's also kind of expensive. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that George Hull really always delivers. When he was posting about it, about this book as well and the other one, but this design is really... Oh, there he is. Dennis told me the look of these crafts was crucial to the sense of wonder in the story. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. The design was really amazing. Great job, George. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get the collector's edition, but this edition of the book is is pretty amazing. Just, if you don't have it yet, I'm probably going to get the standard edition of the second book, because there were a lot of things in the book that I really, really thought were amazing. Oh, this scene was just everything. Really cool. I'm saying, so the second book, I'm probably gonna get the standard edition, because the special edition, I think Tanya Lapointe and Denis Villeneuve were the only ones signing it, and I'm an absolute sucker for signatures. I will get a book with a signature for way more money, but I want the signature. I don't know if it's the same for you, but that's kind of what makes collecting interesting for me, the whole signature part. And I have many books that are signed and that have sketches in there. I think I'm gonna make a review of the Dominatrix book that I also got signed by Sorayama and Jesus, now the name doesn't bother. Rockin' Jelly Bean and Katsuya Terada. I really should make that review too. There are so many. There are so many. I still need to do. I don't know if you see it, but this pile of books back here, this is all stuff I didn't even get the chance to really look at. Things have been really, really busy. I can talk a bit about that after the review. If people don't care, they can just drop out after I'm done here. But we can keep chatting. Actually, I probably should do that more often and just chat about a couple of things, and maybe also show you a couple of things about my own projects right now, because there's some cool shit happening right now. Anyway, that's the one. That's the book. Acknowledgements. Names. Good. I didn't even pay attention if all artists were credited. No. Not really. I'm not even bitching anymore. They just don't do that. Okay. All right, so this is that book. This is the art book, I think, that everybody else was also able to get, just with the style of the clamshell and whatever. And now it's a book, I think, that wasn't published other than through this special edition. Whoa, this is... Okay, I have to cut this away later. This is a photography book. Greg Fraser and Josh Brolin. This is really annoying me. Hold on. Beep, 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 beep. And yes, this is gonna be in the book. There you go. Opinel for the win. All right. Oh yes. I thought this was a hair. Okay, yeah, great. You can write Dune with crayons. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, empty page. Very artsy. I get it, why people sometimes make books like that, and I'm not here to judge about the choices that are made. It is good design. That's cool. great picture. That's a great photo. That's a cool feature. I really like that part. A lot of empty pages. This is more. Oh, an empty page. Amazing. Good thing I didn't miss that one. That's a cool photo. It's funny, my wife said that this part, the bottom half of his face, looks like my face when I'm shaved. And you will never know if that's true. Empty page. Oh, cute. Yeah, that's what I'm going to advertise myself with. The bottom half of my face without the hair looks like the one of Jason Momoa. Isn't that amazing? I can say that to people now. I could just claim it. I could say the bottom half of my face looks like the one of Dave Bautista, but only when I'm shaved. I really was hoping that he would get more screen time. His character is just so amazing, and he played it really, really, really well. The brutal, incompetent dude. That was really, really great. But the one of Fate, like Fate as a character, as he was portrayed, I really liked that. Sting was fun back in the day, was really cool. But this one was just sick. Really, really cool. A lot of pictures of that guy. Really cool. Good stuff. Oh, wow. All right, sweet. I don't know. I think I enjoy the Vladimir Harkonnen images so much because I can relate with the guy, and that's me getting up in the morning. All the images of him naked standing around, that's kind of me undressing and then going to the toilet before I take a shower or something. We're all a bit of Vladimir Harkonnen. Oh wow, this is cool. I will lay next to you, okay? Cool. Yeah, sorry for the stupid commentary. I don't really know what to say. Probably I shouldn't say anything. And we're through. Wow, a lot of people working on that. That's interesting. Manufactured in China by Inside Editions. Okay. Oh, cool. They named the paper. I really want to find out about that paper. I'm gonna look into it. Anyway, they even named the typefaces. Cool thing. Great book if you were into design stuff. So that's it. That's what I got. That's what I've been holding back for such a long time. If you still can get your hands on something like that, like this edition, or even if you want the one from the next one, you have to decide if it's worth the money. I'm actually not sure if it is, and I don't care because now I have it. I'm not gonna sell it, unlikely, at least not until many years past. Anyway, So that's it. If you want to, you can go. You can say goodbye, your farewell, and I can keep screaming about me being Artbook addicted, right? But I also have some books that we recently got from print. So this is Rombert Montal, a really nice book I got to work on. Probably worth a review at another point. So we have a new line of products out, which is this one you might have seen already. It's out for a while, but now we also have the one of Sonnath Pal, and we have the one of Björn Hoodie. Super interesting. We also have, so that's Sketchbox, right? Like this is a line of affordable sketchbooks that we brought out, and this is the colored pendant. This is Artbox, and we have one with the art from Daniela Ulich, and we have one with my dear friend Pablo Carpio, with some concept art, personal concept art that he created. And we have the amazing Gérald Parel. And all these will be available during the Playgrounds events, actually. If you plan to go, I would love to see you there. It's in Eindhoven, and it's happening at the 18th and 19th of April. Cheap tickets, really absolutely affordable. And what else? We have 2 campaigns running right now. I'm going to put the link to them in the description. It's a new book that I made together with James Martin called Lise. And the other one is launched yesterday. It's it's a hardcover book from the series Hardcover, adult art by the artist Othalam. That's how I say it. I don't know if it's correct. Go check them out. Other than that, probably, I got to think a bit more about catching up in video form before before I decide to do that randomly in the middle of the video. Maybe for next time I will have a bit more sorted infos and more interesting things to say after the video. I should really think about that, because there's actually a lot to talk about and a lot to say. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time. Bye-bye.